What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We are back at it. This is the beginning of Passport Bros Volume 2. So it's a new year, it's a new beginning. Let's get into it. I hope you guys like that new introduction, and guys, do not forget to like and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. You know, this channel has grown a lot since I started it about 2 months ago, so it has been quite the adventure. And since it's a new year, I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I look forward to making a lot more videos with you guys. Guys, we're gonna take a small detour from our Colombia adventure, and I will be back on part 2 explaining the rest of those stories as far as the dark side of the Passport Bros. So if you haven't watched part 1, please do not forget to check out that video. We are gonna get into the delusions of the modern women. They have been an integral part of the Passport Bros movement. I want you to really pay attention to some of these videos that we're going to be looking at today, because this truly speaks bounds into the mind that women have in our society right now. So let's get into it.
Women are speaking out saying, don't take me to Cheesecake Factory. If it's a first date, I don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory.
I don't want to go to where regular people go. I want to go to where the people that got money go. I'm not going to let a take me to nothing less than where I will take myself.
So you telling me that rich people don't eat at Cheesecake Factory?
I didn't say that.
You need to give me everything that you got to let me know that you want to be that.
No, backwards.
Show me all you got. That's your impression date.
So you want to show you all he got on the first date?
But
not everything he got, but come on, impress me.
You don't take these bitches that you just meet on the internet or that you meet in person. It don't matter. You don't know these bitches. Don't take them to no 5-star restaurant. Take them somewhere where y'all could just chill, y'all could talk, y'all could eat, y'all could drink, and see what the vibe is. Some of y'all bitches are asking for 5-star steaks. Ain't even worth it. Chris, y'all bitches don't even preserve y'all.
Okay.
Y'all bitches don't even preserve y'all. The way y'all want to reserve a reservation.
But you got it.
Guys, where did we get in society where Cheesecake Factory is considered taking somebody somewhere cheap? I used to work at Cheesecake Factory when I was like 20 years old, and if I'm not mistaken, most of those tabs were at least between $50 to $90 on average, depending on how many people you were feeding. The delusions of grandeur, I guess, that women feel like they're worth simply for the fact that they were born with a fucking pussy. If you'll notice, us men, we're very simple. We only ask for one thing in return. We just want a pretty girl who's fit, she's very feminine, she's friendly, and she doesn't get on our nerves. One of the biggest factors that really matter to a man is simply if we are going to have a sexual relationship. What is this money that I'm spending on you going towards? The more beautiful you are, maybe the more you can demand from a relationship. Some of these modern women are asking for things that a traditional woman would usually expect, but you don't even act like traditional women. You go on a date with a guy, you already have him labeled as your, like, this is a foodie date. That's all it is. All he is doing is taking his resources, taking you out to dinner, not getting the cookie afterwards, and then you go on to the guy that you're actually fucking. But I digress. For all of you Passport Bros out there who are thinking about, should I stay in the United States? Should I deal with these women here? This should be proof for you right here why you shouldn't. Why men are leaving and finding remote jobs and dealing with women outside of the country, because truthfully, dating in the United States is dead. The delusion of the modern women in the United States has come to an all-time high. Let's get into the next video.
Lexi Red. Check out this interview she had.
It was my first boyfriend. I was just in high school. He was a little older than me, and it was Valentine's Day.
Wow.
I'll never forget. He robbed somebody and gave me the money and gave me the bill he stole, and it was just so sweet because he was out of breath and stuff. He's like, here, I just got this for you. I was like, oh, so sweet. I was 15. Yeah, 15. That was my first boyfriend.
I've lost faith with the black community, man. I never had faith. Really? Yeah. When was you gonna let me know? I'm out here doing these videos trying to make a change. Just when you think you done seen it all, these niggas do something else crazy.
Free my
participate. Well, this is a rap video. They in prison.
Need to get home quicker.
Like, the bitch is pregnant. And she's saying this stuff. Like, you.
I love the Hodge twins. Their channel is hilarious. One of the biggest downfalls in the black community is rap music. There was a time when it was mostly dominated by men, but in recent years, you have your Cardi B's, you have your Ice Spice, you have your Sexy Red, your Sukihana. They're promoting to women, I don't need a man, I just need to chase a bag, I don't need it. Just very self-destructive ideologies that are getting indoctrinated into the minds of young women. Now it's getting into the minds of other races, but Sexy Red is pregnant, has been pregnant for a while. You can see her freaking stomach popping out of her clothes, talking about free my baby daddy. When we were kids, our parents were listening to Sade. Our community only knows how to express themselves through guns, through violence, through gangs, through selling pussy, through music. And in Dominican Republic, one of the biggest artists, and I'm a fan, is Tokischa. Tokischa started off as a prostitute who wanted to make music, ended up getting a buzz, became an international star. And that's the truth. But if you ask any Dominican parents, they are not a fan of Tokischa. It can be argued that there are artists who do the same thing in other cultures, especially in Latino culture, which I would probably argue is probably one of the closest cultures to black culture. Women are now seeing girls like Sexy Red online talking about these subjects as far as dealing with dudes, and now they have the same mentality. Now they want to say, fuck my baby daddy. The average man in the United States is making about $45,000 a year. And most of these women, I would argue, are just as average as they are. But yet, your inflated idea of who you are and your worth is making you think that you deserve to be with a guy who's making six figures. They are just a pump and dump for these guys who they're chasing after, and then they always end up going back to the regular guy. Let's go to the next one.
What do you think about passport bros? What's your opinion about that concept?
Well, I think that, like they go there because they can't really handle us here,
Okay.
because we have a lot of, I feel like they can't take the feminism and the fact that we actually speak up for ourselves.
Okay.
And, the fact that we're independent and we do our own shit. And they don't like it. Some people don't like, some men actually do like it, but these men, I don't know why, they're so against it. They don't like to see us shine. I just don't know why.
Oh, I think that they go there because they can't handle how independent we are. Women aren't spending money on us. Even if you're married to a woman, most likely you're still paying all the bills. Why is the argument for women always that the reason why men want to leave the country to go deal with other women is because we can't deal with them? We can't handle how independent they are. Women in other countries are just as independent as you are, just as self-reliant. It's the mindset that we're looking for. Nobody wants to be with a feminist woman, a woman who thinks that men and women are equal and we're all the same. What is your own shit exactly? You mean having 2-3 guys that you're dealing with? The guy that you have that takes you out on dates? The guy, your Tyrone or your Chad, that pays for nothing but gets access to the box? We're putting a lot more into this than women are. Oh, we just don't like to see women shine. What the fuck does that even matter? There are women who are obvious 3s who are calling themselves 10s. There are women in other countries who are having to deal with men who are making less than $20,000 a year. Just like I said, privilege is invisible to those who have it. You guys have the best access to the best men in the world, and it's still not good enough for you. But you wonder why we go to other countries. Let's proceed.
Oh, have you heard of passport bros?
What is a passport?
Okay, passport bros are men that are so fed up with Western women because we're all apparently so woke and so terrible and Western women don't want to be wives that they are now going to other countries to find wives.
Wife material.
That's like which countries?
Southeast Asia, the Philippines, the Dominican Republic.
So it's like the opposite of the mail order bride.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
okay.
So a lot of these men get remote jobs And so they go there and they live in these countries and then they meet these women. And then women in the Western world, specifically the United States, are so pissed off about it. And they're like, you're going to all these countries where these women don't even know how to speak English. They can't even read. They're so uneducated. And then the men like film themselves with these women and like show themselves on dates. And the women are so elegant and they're so well spoken and they're so traditional. And they're like, look at these women. Yeah, passport bros. Because Western women are so bad.
Did not know about.
Shout out to the comment section with Brett Cooper. She is truly one of the best analysts of our generation. She explained perfectly the essence of what a passport bro is. It is men who are realizing that women in the West do not make good wives. They've all been ran through, not all of them, but most of them have been ran through. A lot of them are stuck in their ways, waiting until their late 20s, their early 30s to find a man because they spent their 20s hooking up with as many guys as they possibly could. They have a problem with the fact that we are going to other countries and finding women who are 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25 and ready to be wives off rip. You know, people relate that word woke with it being a good thing. When it comes down to thinking about how you envisioned your wife would be, could you really name a girl that you're dealing with that you maybe dealt with in the past who fits into those categories? Where I think that women get the ideas conflated is that you're thinking that we're looking for a stupid woman who is easy to manipulate, when that's really not the truth. Really, the thing you're not understanding is the things that we value are not the same things that you value. You're looking for a man who's more intelligent than you, he's a leader, makes more money than you. Notice, you're looking for a man that has more than what you have. Whereas far as men, we're looking for a woman who doesn't necessarily have to have the things that we have. Men do not conflate the idea of money when it comes to love. And that's why I think that women date opportunistically and men, we are the real lovers. We actually truly find the woman that we're looking for, that we want to build a life with, and we put our all into that woman. I'm going to always appreciate your opinion, but at the end of the day, there can always only be one leader in a relationship. Guys, in this next video, we're going to be looking at a short from Mia Khalifa. This is coming from an ex-porn star who has never been able to hold down a man for more than a few years. So all the women who are taking this, and I looked in her comment section saying, you're so brave and thanks Mia, like I want to be just like you when I... This is the problem in the West.
Viewing men as something to get, to be gotten, no.
Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how you and another woman got the same man, it is because men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? Granted, some dusties have caught me slipping, but there has never been a single man that I have wanted that I have not gotten, because men, they are cheap and easy.
Let's break that down for a second. An ex-porn star is telling you that men are easy. If I'm not mistaken, I believe in Mia Khalifa's career, she made $10,000 off of the videos that she made. And now they're free on X videos, XNXX, Pornhub. This is a porn star trying to tell you, a hardworking adult man who has never had the opportunity to make thousands of dollars by selling your body online, that you're easy. Realistically, those men are only with you because they want to have sex with you. Now, men, we show our value by how many women we can get, okay? But women show their value by how many men they can keep. Now, how many men can you keep? If I'm not mistaken, she's gone through 2 divorces. And I don't know if they were initiated by the man or by her, but that should be a clear sign to you that she is not wifey material. Why do you think those men don't want to be with her? Most likely because anyone can find their girl on these websites naked, taking BBC and having sex with a bunch of dudes, getting DP'd by 2 different guys, and you're my wife? I'm supposed to respect you like a traditional woman. I pay the bills, I pay on the first date. but all it takes is $4.99 to see your OnlyFans. Men are expected by society to adhere to traditional men roles, but women are not expected to adhere to their roles. Women are expected to do what they want to do and be free, and feminism tells you can do whatever you want to do and you don't need that man. You can make an OnlyFans. That's empowering. Find remote work and get the fuck out of the matrix. You are never going to be able to save money. You're never going to be able to find a traditional wife here. It's time to go and find a girl in another country. I'm your humble host, and guys, it has been an honor. Once again, happy 2024. It's a new year, new beginnings. You guys stay safe out there, and Passport Bros, we are up. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.